I'm allowed to call the district attorney, and I'm allowed to tell him what our. And is he the guy that flipped the script on me when I was on the stand? That black guy?
But he seems to be pretty fair.
Yeah, he did. He seemed to be fair. He was just listening to one side, which was your bonehead.
He had to retaliate. I mean, that's his job.
Yeah, his job is to go, but he could. I heard him telling him, "What is wrong? Why are you like?" Once he was listening to us also give our side, he was trying to tell the guy, basically, like, why was he pushing this? But the guy would not back down. Your probation officer wouldn't let the district attorney come up with anything else. So that's when they put me on the stand. And this time, basically, the magistrate said it was up to your judge, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so give me the district attorney, because you're right. I felt he was a reasonable person, and I feel I have the right to explain some of the things that your PO said that were not true, because I feel like we were stalking the guy. We were not really stalking him, but we were definitely calling him. You were offering blood tests, hair tests, everything to get, to do what he wanted you to do.
And I'm the one that signed up for the mental health counseling
and
on my own. I wasn't a judge's order. I signed up for that. I told them that I'll go ahead and do that just because that's something that I need.
Okay. I know you said that.
But it wasn't a judge's order for me to go. It was that after I voluntarily signed up for it. But I couldn't help it that I got my appointment screwed up at the end. I had my medication screwed up. I was fucked up.
Okay, well, right, I know, but they just see that as excuses. I mean, it's not an excuse. I'm going to call it, but I get what you're saying. But that probation officer flips the script so hard on us.
I only missed one probation appointment. And for one thing, I dropped my phone in the sewer, right in front of the probation department, right in front of the parking garage, talking to my stepfather. I dropped my phone in the sewer. I go in there and I tell him, I don't have a phone.